So I start with my Japanese walk in the morning. 30 minutes, you know the drill. It's 30 minutes, 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes slow, repetitively for 30 minutes. Obviously I've stopped now, but just showing you the area I would tend to walk around for 30 minutes. That's my morning start. Well, I try to wake up around 6:30, do a bit of my own personal thinking, meditation, reflection, and then go out for my 30-minute Japanese walk. So that's the morning drill done. Let's just continue this for a little bit more. This actually is my estate, the estate where I live in Badagry. And yeah, I've done a post about this estate and I'll do another one later about the potential of buying property here. Quite a lot of potential. Although I've explained Badagry is on the slower side, so it may not be everybody's choice. But if you like the slow living near Benin Republic border, sorry, not Benin Republic border, near Sema border that goes into Benin Republic, Togo and beyond, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire and beyond, then this may be a good choice, Badagry. And also, if you just like relaxing in more local beaches in Lagos, you've got quite a few beaches, and I'll be doing a post shortly on the beaches of Badagry. They're not as built up as the ones in Lekki, but they are quieter, and I'll look at that. So this is my morning walk. This is what my morning walk looks like. 30 minutes Japanese walk around Idale Estate in Badagry. So it's a little bit bumpy. I forgot to put my gimbal on because obviously I've just finished my walk, so I didn't use my gimbal. But yep, when I'm doing a proper look around the estate again, I'll use the gimbal so you get a feel of the estate. Yep. So that's that. So we'll look at what I do later on in the day. So how do I spend my time? Usually in Badagry, after I've done my morning run, my Japanese walk. Normally, I'll start preparing lunch, and I cook my lunch generally. Yeah, once in a while I go out, and I'll show you a few of the restaurants, a few of my local joints. But I like cooking at home. I have a housekeeper. She does the prep, but I do the cooking. And today, what's going to be for evening meal? I'm cooking beans. Yep, beans are on the boil. And here, I have cooked soup. Chicken, the whole chicken, local chicken and soup. And on this, here, we've got some okra, which I will prepare. And all that, the soup I think cost me definitely less than £5. Beans probably £1. Everything lasts me for a couple of days, me and the missus. And I do treat myself to apples once in a while. I've got some places where in Badagry where I can get apples, tangerines, grapes and things. So I treat myself to that. Got some planting for the night. Planting and beans go very well tonight. And this bad boy, I used to spend my money buying this water, because while we have tap water, just to show you, we do have tap water in the estate, although sometimes it can be erratic. You can't drink it. You can't. So I would end up buying 1.5 liters of ever water. It's not that it's expensive. I think this is 400 naira. So this is about 20p. So it's not that it's expensive, but obviously the bottles build up, etc. So I got, oops, sorry about that. I decided to get this bad boy. I got this gadget here. I bought this is 25 liters. You buy this at the local market. And instead of having a dispenser, I bought this thing in Nigeria from Jumaya. Jumaya is Nigeria's take on Amazon. And unlike Amazon, they deliver before you pay. You can actually say delivery. They will send it to a collection point. You look at it, and if you like it, you pay. So this one, you just press down, water comes out. Bob's your uncle. You're very lucky. So yeah, so that's it. That's my cooker. What was here was an old fridge. That's gone, and I'm on the process of buying a new fridge. I'll probably get that next week or when I come back from Ghana. That's my gas cylinder. Those are the gas cylinders that we use. Very cheap gas. And here, just as backup, I've got some water buckets. And what will happen, this space here, I'll do a prep table, just, like 1 foot coming out that way. So a prep table, and I can prep. So although this space isn't fantastic, it's good enough for me to spend my time cooking my meals, especially when I don't feel like going out to eat. But as I said, there are some good local restaurants. For instance, Ife is a very good restaurant, and Iyasuleya, and we will go there later on. I'll do a post to that later on, probably we'll drop that over the weekend or something, or next week. So yeah, so as you can see, you can actually live quite affordably in Nigeria, retirement times, 3-4 months or longer. It does help, obviously, having a housekeeper, pay her decent money. It's usually a woman, pay her decent money, and that will go towards helping her raise her family. So it's a win-win for everybody. Some, the housekeepers, they have cooks as well, but I generally just prefer a housekeeper who will go out, get the things, and I do my cooking myself. She may do some of the prep. I do my cooking myself, and also she takes the washing to the washerman and cleans the house. So that's it. So this is what I tend to get up to after my run, when I finish my sort of work on YouTube or reading or whatever. Around 1 o'clock, I start preparing lunch. Okay, so we'll see what I get up to later on in the day. So I'm just walking into B-Box Solar Energy Badagry. This is where I got my inverter. I'm just going to say hello to Emeka, he's the manager here. Been very helpful, and I'll talk more about that later for any of you that want inverter options. But what they have, you can pay up front or you can pay in installments, and they have different grades. And I will make sure I leave his phone number on this post so that you can contact him yourself, and he will let you know the various packages you can get. But as I said in a lot of posts, you will definitely need an inverter if you are coming to stay here for 3 months and above in your own place. Anyway, and I can vouch for this company because they've done very well. Hello, Mr. Emeka.
Yeah, well done, sir.
How are you doing?
Fine, sir. Good afternoon.
So this is Mr. Emeka, and this is his reliable co-manager, Stella. Anyway, so that's also what I get up to. Where on a typical day in Badagry, I go on my walkabouts to say hello to people. Okay. So I'm still walking about. As you can see, there are lots of bikes. Bikes are the main mode of transportation in this part of Badagry, Badagry generally, Old Town, plus some what they call keke marawa, the tok-tok, those little yellow things that are just coming now. So I'm on the way to go back home, take a little siesta, and then probably go out again for lunch. Just passing the market. Yep. You can see they've got refuse disposal here. Yeah. Got refuse disposal. Just passing the market. This is just on the main street. It goes inside. And yeah, so I'm on my way back home. So I'll see you later in my post of a typical day in Badagry. So now walking about and get lunch. It's lunchtime. Well, it's a bit late. I'm having a late lunch. I took a siesta. That's what I normally do in my daytime after walk around doing some work. Take a siesta and then go and look for lunch around 3-4ish. So off to lunch, walking up the road, walking up probably our major road in old Badagry Old Town. That's the fisherman there, fisherman statue there. Very nice. There, fisherman statue. Badagry is known for its fish. So walking up, and we will go to Ya Suleja to eat. Ya Suleja to eat amala. That's Tomika in front there. She can't wait to get there to eat amala. So, see you later. So it's lunchtime and I'm now at Ya Suliat. This is the popular spot I come to lunch. It's a bit of, I normally have a late lunch. I have a siesta, so after the walkabout I had today, I went on siesta and it's now time for lunch. So let's go to Ya Suliat and see what she has to offer. So this is the service here. There's all this funny Morris food here. Very delicious looking food. I've been here. This is where I normally come for lunch, and the food is very delicious. So when I normally come to Ya Suliat, I come outside. They've got the outside bush bar. It's much more calming. Massive big TV. It's also a nice, good drinking spot. So what did we get? So I got pounded yam, one goat meat, one fish, and Tomika got pounded yam as well, and fish and begari and iwedu. That's the soup. My soup is for Riro. I will let you know how it tastes after I've eaten it. So this is my late lunch, all in the day of my retirement living in Badagry. So that meal was one delicious, very funny meal. It's very tasty. And I remember sometimes not often, but once in a while I get into a argument with some people. Some people will tell me that, Yomi, you cannot survive in Nigeria on less than 20, 30, 40 pounds a day. And I will tell them, well, that depends where they want to eat. If you go to the local restaurants, the local cafes, they're very good, just like the one I've been to now. Look at this. 2 amla, 1 pounded yam, 1 fried chicken, 1 croquette chicken, 1 goat meat, 2 croquette chicken actually, 2 water. Everything came to 10,600 naira. That is, doing my maths, that is about £6. And we'll even get some change from that £6. and that's for 2 people in a decent place. Obviously, if you could go a bit more upmarket, but take it from me, even with, as I said on one of my posts, living on £500 a month, if you're doing a 3-month retirement living winter stay, it can be done. So that was the meal, and it was a very tasty meal. I'll now explain what I get up to after my late lunch. So I finished the meal, very tasty indeed. I keep on using the word tasty. I don't know what's wrong with me. I must improve my vocabulary, but it was delicious. Yeah, so that's the meal. Late lunch now, it's about 5 p.m., 4-ish, 4 to 5. What I normally do after this, I'll take a long walk home, get home, watch some TV, and I would have cooked some, beans, or have some egg later on in the evening, and that would be my day. Obviously, I'm lucky. I've got the Amazon Fire Stick working on my TV, so entertainment sorted. I've got an app that I can download some films, and once in a while, probably on a Friday, Saturday, I will go to O2, some good watering holes in Badagry, and enjoy myself. So that's how I sort of spend my day, really. When I'm at home in the daytime after my exercise and doing work, I'm mainly thinking of either of this YouTube or some project that I'm involved in, which I'll let you know all about. But yeah, generally, I keep myself busy. It can get boring once in a while, and that's something to think about, and I will discuss this in another post. But yeah, you've seen how the day goes, and I hope you've enjoyed this, the whole post. And please remember, subscribe, like, share, and as usual, please make comments so that I can know what areas you want me to look at in looking at retirement. Okay, thank you very much. Take care and see you on the next post.